Actually, my name is Armin Akhnojian. I'm a liberal Democrat from California, and I'm address views, with simple proposal to uproot the congressional corruption. As you know, U.S. Congress doesn't have any term limits for the service of its senators and House representatives, unlike state congresses, which have 3-term limits at least for any congressional activity. And I believe that the absence of any term limits is the presence of corruption, because it allows congressmen to run unlimited careers with the help of a corrupt corporate contribution from the rich people. So they actually take the money in illegal sums as bribes, disguised as book deals and stuff like that, and get away with corruption. And I demand that the federal attorneys indict those some corrupt senators and congressmen, U.S. congressmen, on corruption charges and charges taking bribes, violating federal campaign finance laws. As you know, Senator Obama is one particular example of congressional corruption. Once he told Republican voters while whispering and was talking delirium about his fictitious kin, Vice President Cheney being his uncle, which he is not his uncle. So I believe that Senator Obama is being delusional. And he also received $4 million from his corporate sponsors, maybe even from narcomafia, disguised as a book deal. This is a bribe, and I demand that corrupt U.S. Senator Obama be indicted on corruption charges while receiving $4 million from corporate contributors, disguised as a book deal, but it's a bribe. He's been a public official. He takes $4 million disguised as a book deal. That's illegal, and no book deal can be very lucrative. It would have taken him to sell 80 million copies of his book, of his autobiography, in order to make that kind of money of $4 million. 80 million copies of book is unreal to sell. Never happened, such a significant sum of $4 million to sell an autobiography. It's not a book deal. It's simply a bribe, being disguised as a book deal, right? And I believe that Senator Obama should be indicted and prosecuted to full extent of the law for taking a $4 million bribe from narcomafia. He once told on Yahoo.com that he first learned to do cocaine before he learned to cook. So he was actually pushing narcotics to the public and on Yahoo.com. And he was also refused to condemn substance abuse. He also told that substance abuse was his mistake of his past, but he never said anything about his present. And I believe he crossed the line. He betrayed Democrats. He thought he would cut taxes for the rich people, and during Pennsylvania Pennsylvania presidential campaign rally. Also, Mr. Barak Obama refuses to raise minimum wage to living minimum of $12 an hour, which leaves most of American workers poverty and businesses too impoverished. I believe that Barack Obama works for narcomafia, based narcomafias and imperialist circles. Also, Senator Obama wanted to send U.S. troops to Afghanistan to fight Al-Qaeda under false pretexts. But there is no Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan. There is only Pushtu, tribal militias or Muslim fighters, Mujahideen. And Barack Obama is just imperialist butcher. He wants to make enough imperialist slaughter in the mountains of Afghanistan. And I believe that Hillary Clinton should stop him. Should fight for peace against war in Afghanistan. So peace prevailed. And if you allow Barack Obama, that imperialist, corrupt imperialist senator from Chicago, to occupy the president, to become U.S. president, he will slaughter all the children, in Afghanistan, and he will definitely probably um, create impediments for anti-narcotic activities or stuff like that, because he's a former substance abuser and he never condemned substance abuse before. And I believe that Senator Obama parted with democratic values, and he crossed the line to reactionary republic. He became a very reactionary politician. And one thing he wants to do is cut taxes for the rich people, which we don't need. Cutting taxes because it won't make them any more happier. Deteriorating level of entertainment and Western level of food, actually it's one thing we would appreciate if the government would regulate. Only government regulation is to make food tastier and make motion pictures more interesting, and regulate our activities in order to avoid human rights abuses. I'm a liberal supporter of government regulation. I'm also support amnesty to illegal immigrants and same-sex marriage, which actually demanded with Hillary Clinton supported own path to citizenship or amnesty to illegal aliens. She never mentioned that. And I hopefully that Hillary Clinton will win as a liberal Democrat for peace. Unless she liberalizes her agenda, Republican Senator McCain will override her in November, because running as a reactionary senator, Hillary Clinton won't score many points. She needs to turn her agenda liberal, and the minute they attack Senator Obama on his substance abuse record and his desire to send more troops for imperialist warfare, for imperialist slaughter in Afghanistan. Unless you stop corrupt Mr. Obama, he will waste American soldiers in Afghanistan as well. So I believe that Barak Obama should be indicted on corruption charge and taking bribe as a public official at the amount of $4 million, disguised as a book deal. There are no book deals that lucrative. In reality, they never exist. So I hope that viewers will support me as a liberal Democrat with generous donations. Call my phone number 661-729-1512 and leave your messages. Liberal calls are welcome.